Hello students of class 8. I have come again with the same lesson, the thief. Up to in the previous class we learned up to what? That Deepak the thief approaching Arun, and when he had nothing to say about the wrestlers or wrestling match, then he went away, but Deepak followed him, and finally they met again. And hello, he said, enjoying yourself. That means Arun said hello to Deepak this time. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said. What he said? That he wanted to work for Arun. He didn't stop walking. He was walking only and did not stop. And what makes you think I want someone to work for me? And then he asked the question, what made you think that he wants someone to work for him? Well, I said, I have been wandering about all day looking for the best person to work for. When I saw you, I knew that no one else had a chance. Then it is something that he wants to say to convince Arun that he had been wandering all the time, and he found Arun to be the best person, and the other persons had no chance. Now I am moving on to the next page. You flatter me, he said. That means he was praising excessively. That is what Arun said. Flatter means praising excessively. That's all right. That's all right. Deepak said like that. But you can't work for me. Uh, Arun said that Deepak cannot work for him. Why not? Because I can't pay you. I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. Can you feed me? I asked. Can you cook? He countered. I can cook, I lied. If you can cook, he said, then I will feed you. Now, their conversation. uh, Arun said Deepak cannot work for him. Why, he asked. Then he told that he cannot pay him. So, for a moment, he thought that perhaps Deepak had been just his man. And then he asked again, can you feed me? Can Arun feed him? Then he, without giving reply to that, asked the question whether he could cook. Then Deepak lied that he could cook. And then Arun said, yes, if you can cook, then I can feed you. So this is what their conversation is all about. Now, after that, Arun, he took me to his room and told me I could sleep in the veranda. In the veranda, he allowed Deepak to sleep, but I was nearly back on the street that night. He almost came to the street again. The meal I cooked must have been pretty awful because Arun gave it to the neighbor's cat and told me to be off. The meal that Deepak cooked that night must have been terrible because Arun gave it to the neighbor's cat and asked him to be off. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and then he couldn't help laughing. But he did not leave and hang on there with his appealing smile, and Arun could not help laughing also. He sat down on the bed and laughed for a full 5 minutes, and later patted me on the head and said, never mind, he would teach me to cook. In the morning, not only did he teach me to cook, but he taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and add money on paper when you did not have any in your pocket. Now, the meal he cooked was terrible. Arun gave it to a neighbor's cat and asked him to be off, but he did not leave. He hung on there, and finally they two laughed for 5 minutes, and he patted on Deepak's head and said that he would teach him to cook in the morning. And he not only taught cooking but also to write his name, Arun's name, and he told that he would be helping him to add numbers. So all these things were going to be done by Arun. Up to here I will teach now. Tomorrow we will go to the next paragraph. Till that time, goodbye. Thank you.